It's January 31st, 2022. As I sit here quiet, the the television is off, and I'm just going back over the days, whatever. I'm thinking to myself, in when I sold real estate, SOLD, in Long Island for the MLS, nothing to do with soccer. It was the name of the board of realtors. That is spelled BOARD space OF space REALTORS. They called it Multiple Listing Service, MLS. They required that we have both the seller and the buyer initial and sign a disclosure. And on the form, it says that any property built before 1978 may have the presence of lead in the paint. After 1978, I believe the paint on the walls, on the interior of the homes, changed to a latex, LATEX product. But it used to have lead, LEAD, which was a chemical element of, I believe, capital P, lowercase b on the elemental reference chart. But the important part, which I didn't realize when I was selling real estate, but now it makes complete sense where I am in 2022 and what I'm reporting on and what I've discovered with the lighting now being at this level and my camera phone being able to pick it up, is that when in the state of New York, when an x-ray is needed to see if a bone is broken, they put a vest that covers all of the organic matter that's in reproductive and the chest, excuse me, with lead. They have a big thick vest of lead to protect the organs and the interior of the body. So only the portion that you think is broken gets x-rayed. I find this interesting. It's between 1978 having lead inside the paint. I don't know if that was a way of, as a community or society, to keep one anchor into where we need to hunker down. There's up ahead problems that we're trying to avoid, like the sunlight becoming a dangerous whatever. I don't know, because my parents are not, they're not sure. And I was not told any of the x-ray things. I've just gone for an x-ray, and I've sold real estate with this particular form, and the opportunity, of course, given to anyone who purchased or sold to have it tested. Most of the people said no, even though they were given the opportunity. In my particular practice, I didn't. So that was that. But I've also heard really negative things in passing about paint chips PAINTCHIPS on like a radiator or on a windowsill. I've heard that people in New York City had children because the lead paint apparently tastes sweet. So when the children were teething, not mine, but in the story that I heard, they said that one of the children, or this particular child, was chewing the lead on the windowsill, and they were saying that it could lead to brain damage. So I don't know if there was a lawsuit involved in this or whatever. I have no idea. I have no way of checking. But that was the almost introductory script or story line that the brokers introduced the real estate salespeople or agents with, in order to explain the form having to be signed with the 1978 and the pre-1978 date. So I'm not sure who puts the product list together for home construction and home renovations and that kind of thing. But at some point, there was someone within the chain of command that said lead paint was allowable, and that would just give, I guess, a layer of protection, I suppose. I mean, the windows are a whole nother scenario, but I would have thought that the lighting itself being in this broken part of the galaxy and to fix that would have been a number one. But again, I'm just looking for real life pieces of acknowledgement by the humans that I arrived to. And those are some of the pieces that aligned with, in like a compounded way of learning information. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxies, Broken, and its Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.